what's up you guys, it's your girl Ashonda B and I am back with a new video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I keep my hair coily, or keep coils left outside of my locks, you guys, and how I keep them defined also. So I posted a photo I posted a photo on Instagram and you guys were commenting like, how did you part it and leave it outside of the coils, and how do you keep it from locking into your locks? How do you keep them defined? How do you keep them healthy and all of that good stuff while having locks in your head? So I'm gonna let you guys know in some questions how I do that, and also show you guys how I do that. Okay, so for the first question on how did I part it outside of my locks. So when I first started my locks, I started in 2-strand twists, which is pretty much just regular twist around, and those kind of help me also not get the coils inside of the locks, because 2-strand twist, if you know, you know, they stay together for the most part, and out of the way of any other hair. So I did 2-strand twist, and what I did is I literally just grabbed my finger and took out the amount of hair that I wanted to be taken out. I didn't use a comb to part or anything. You can do that yourself. You can start it off honestly however you want to. You can part it however you want to, wherever you want those coils and curls to form once your hair is locked. But I just did little sideburns or whatever. You guys, it's not neat, as you guys can see, because like I said, I just pulled it out, and I didn't go for the neat look because locks aren't neat. So I just wanted something that was going to look very natural, and come off really, really nice but messy also. So that's why I use my fingers to part. All right, you guys, so the second question was, how do I keep them from locking into my locks? I'm also going to show you guys this as I, go through and define my coils, but I literally just comb them and keep them separated. So when I coil them, I have them hanging straight down, that way they're not upward into my locks. And I do wear a lot of up style, so I feel like that helps a lot. But if you are one of those people who wear your hair just down a lot, I would just try to define your coils and keep them down. I'm not for sure how good that goes, because we know how curls work and they go every which way. So I just do that, keep them down when I coil them, but also comb them to keep them from locking, because if you keep curls in for a long time as well, basically how you start off a lock journey. For some people start off as coils, so if you keep that in for a long time, it's going to lock anyways. So yeah, I just comb that out, because even if it doesn't get attached to these and it doesn't get attached to your locks, if you don't comb the curls, they'll eventually lock anyway. So you'll have like little mini locks in the back of your head. So just comb them. But I'm finna get ready to show you guys how I do exactly that. So I take my little spray bottle of water and aloe vera juice. You can just use plain water. You can use rose water, whatever you use to hydrate your hair. And I just spray it on the areas that my curls are at. Saturate it into the hair, get it in there really nice. Run my fingers through it sometimes, and it's already like forming. It's already forming. So after I go in with the water, I go in with my Pattern Strong Hold Gel. You can use a leave-in conditioner, a coiling custard, like whatever you use or used to use on your curly hair, you can use that on this. And I literally just take a little bit on my finger, put it on there, take a ragtail comb to make sure there's no knots or locking in between, and also move the rest of these, because I like my curls to be in small sections. And there we go. So the Strong Hold Gel. And that part really didn't need to be combed. You can kind of feel it when it kind of like feel like it's going to knot back up. And you can kind of feel when it's still soft in those areas. So I only comb when I need to. And plus I went in and raked through it with my fingers. So I literally just go in and coil. Now, sometimes these up here get a little bit difficult because these are a little looser, like the curl pattern is looser here. So I have to like really go in and coil out those parts and then kind of like play with it. Then once it dries, it'll eventually like form a curl. See? That's how we're looking, guys. And then just do the same thing for my front part. Right through it. Now sometimes the front part be getting a little crunchy, y'all. So I gotta go in and comb that thing down. Add some strong cold gel. I do put a little bit more gel in the front than I do the back because the front is the first thing that people see. So I want those coils to show off. Boom. Y'all see that? Yeah. And then sometimes when I do my edges, once this part dried down, I will put edge control right here and brush it down. But yeah, you guys, I usually just put the edge control here and then take an edge control brush or whatever you use to do your edges. Sometimes I use a ragtail comb too because I feel like it's more precise. And I just push this part down and it kind of lays flat here while the ends are curled, and I really like that. I feel like it's really pretty. But you guys will see on the photo once I insert it, or wherever I insert it in this video, you guys will see. But I'm gonna just do the same thing to this side so you see how this one is looking compared to the side. And once it dries down, it really starts to like look how I want it to because the shrinkage comes in, and I actually like the shrinkage with this part because I don't know, I feel like it make it look better. I know a lot of naturalistas do not like shrinkage because it doesn't show length, but I kind of like it with this because it shows my curls defined, and that's really what I go for. So I'm gonna do this side for you guys so you guys can see that. So I'm gonna shake up that water. Oh, y'all, I be feeling like I'm spraying everything but the area I'm supposed to. Now this side be crunchy. Oh, y'all heard that? Yeah, that's why you have to comb in between it. And then I know I had got a question on how I keep it healthy in these areas aside from my locks. This is like I gotta do two different routines. I have to do curly routine with this and lock routine with that, and that's how I keep it healthy for the most part. A lot of combing can cause split ends, so I do trim my curly hair, y'all. Like I do the whole 9 yards with them and I do trim the ends so that they can stay healthy and continue to grow because I want to keep my curls. But that's how I maintain it and take care of it, just like you do with your natural hair, natural curly loose hair. That's what I do with the curls left out. And then just like the lock community do with their locks, I take care of my locks that way. I just do two separate routines, and I feel like it doesn't really bother me, or it doesn't really take up a lot of time because it's only a few curls. It's not like half of my head is curly and half of my head is locked. So it really doesn't bother me to do two different routines. And I'm pretty busy, so I feel like, you know, it's kind of easy to fit in your schedule. I hate that these get like that. I gotta kind of play with them. And then we got this bad boy. Ooh. And you guys, one reason why I also like to have the coils here is because the more I go deep into my lock journey, the more I feel like I'm not that much into edge control. And I could just wear like free edges like I have now. And I feel like even though I don't have on edge control, the coils still give for my edges, like it still give some sort of oomph and style. So this is how I do them, you guys. Easy peasy. And yeah, I usually tie my hair up at night, so they usually last me, I would say, about a few days before I have to recoil. But honestly, that doesn't bother me because, like I said, it's only a few curls. It's not like I'm just having to redo my hair every single day with a head full of curls. So yeah, you guys, this is how I do it. Here's the tips, you guys. Nothing too hard. Very much simple. Just place the curls where you want to place the curls throughout your lock journey. You can either comb these curls outside of your locks. Now, if you do that, I do recommend you probably do it before like a retwist where your roots are already loose, because then it might make your locking process a little bit longer, because then if you pull it out of that lock, you do create loose hairs within wherever you pulled it out from, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm done, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and you guys out. Peace out, y'all.